This is Alex back here with the weather. We've seen some very interesting updates from the European model this morning. And I'm thinking to myself, Thursday's front is really going to heavily depend on timing. And it could bring severe weather. However, I did scale back on it, okay? So, we're going to get all of that into this video, okay? So, what I noticed, the European actually, yes, there are some thunderstorms and maybe even some strong storms on Thursday night, but it really looks like the models have honed in on the timing. It looks like it's Thursday night. Now, can this front speed up so it's Thursday evening? I certainly think it could. And if that is the case, then we could be looking at some thunderstorms probably likely. And we probably see a pretty sharp squall line trying to form. And this will probably bring some thunderstorms, some gusty winds, probably not even damaging. Probably some strong winds, heavy rain, maybe even some hail. But I have noticed that it's kind of weakening a little bit because the trough isn't digging deep as south as we thought it would. And what I've noticed recently, the European on Saturday, it looks nasty as hell. And I said, oh wow, what the heck is going on? And it turns out, once that big front passes through, there's another low that develops near the Great Lakes, and it starts to develop a cold front. And at the same time, I've been looking at the Cape values a couple days earlier. It's been showing consistently 2,000, 3,000 joules per kilogram. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Can someone explain why we aren't getting as much Cape from that strong cold front as we are from Saturday? And I'm like, what? So the European is hinting actually at some very strong thunderstorms on Saturday. And you know what? I have to say, this might be reality. So, for today, we're going to be looking at instability clouds, maybe an isolated shower and thunderstorm near us. We do have some building clouds. We'll see. Wednesday, pretty much the same thing. And your temperatures like mid to upper 70s. Now, we get into Thursday. This is where it gets real interesting. If this front speeds up, we could obviously see some strong thunderstorms, possibly. And most of your activity looks like it's out to the west. And it's not looking as strong. But again, isolated thunderstorms and isolated strong thunderstorms are possible Thursday night. And I'd watch out for that. Now, Friday, it looks like actually is a better and drier day before what you see out west. And that is your secondary front, which I think might be a lot more significant and it may be a lot more severe. And I've been looking at the Colorado State Center, okay? The risk for Thursday was west. However, the whole entire East Coast is at risk for Saturday. And I'm telling you, something is going to happen on Saturday. I have a good damn feeling about that. Okay, so the European, it really starts to explode this front. You'll see in a minute. So showers and thunderstorms continue all across Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, possibly. However, once we get into 2 p.m., kaboom. I mean, the front absolutely explodes with probably severe thunderstorms from the European, what we're seeing. And this is just unreal. You have a low pressure, central New York, and most likely down to the south of low pressure, where it usually happens along a cold front. And also, you have a front right behind this line. So you're getting the cold front feels. And you have a low pressure below that cold front. I'm telling you, Saturday may have significant severe weather because of what I'm seeing right now, like, let's go back to, I don't know, the 0Z on Saturday. Look at the consistency of this front. Just spawning strong to severe thunderstorms in a way better time with way more cape. And I think Saturday actually might have more severe weather to talk about. And the Colorado State Center agrees with that. So now I think Saturday we might have strong to severe thunderstorms. Again, large hail, strong wind, very strong winds. They're talking damaging winds, 60, 70 miles per hour. Maybe even 75. We have to see about this. And then isolated tornadoes. Yes, isolated tornadoes cannot be out of the question on this setup. Again, look at all the consistency from these runs. I mean, some sort and fashion of some strong to severe thunderstorms. Look at this by 5 p.m. Just a severe thunderstorm slamming Connecticut into New York City, into my area. Holy crap. These are some very strong thunderstorms. I have to warn you, be aware Saturday. Again, models have to still understand what's going on with Thursday, and then we can get to the bottom on Saturday. However, I have to say, I would be a little more concerned for Saturday. I will be a lot more concerned for Saturday. Why? The European, if you believe it or not, okay, let's go take a look at the temperatures. Look at how hot, just straight up hot, the European shows these temperatures. That is 12 to 16 degrees above average. And if you actually want to take a look at these temperatures, I am going to show you, this is ridiculous. Mid-90s for the New Jersey I-95 corridor down south. This is a very drastic temperature drop in front. This is looking like it's going to be more drastic than Thursday. Look at these temperatures. 92 in Philly, 94 in central New Jersey, 92 in central Virginia, and then maybe you go up to Scranton, 67, 63, 60 in New York. This is a very sharp cold front. And I'm telling you, you have so much energy in front of that front. Front in the front. Nice joke. Okay, sorry. But anyways, back to it. You have so much energy and heat energy from Saturday. Again, we don't know how warm it will be because the models really still have to pinpoint what's going to happen on Saturday. Okay? But, again, models have been consistent. But there's this model where it shows you something like this. Full sunshine for morning and afternoon leads to severe thunderstorms in the afternoon. But you have something like the GFS where it's cloudy and you really don't get many storms to fire up at all. So now it's the wishy-washy situation. What are the models going to hint after Thursday? That is your huge key point. But I will say, I think I would lean more to this idea. I know it's a little ridiculous, but I gotta lean towards this idea. Why? Thunderstorms? Well, let's see here. Model consistency from the Euro. CSU Prediction Center. East Coast, all across the marginal for day 5 or 6. This is huge. This is huge. Like, you rarely see something like this in the fall. I'm telling you, it's gonna come back. Yeah, anyway, let's go back to the radar here. I mean, just look at these damaging wind signals out of these storms. Just look at them. So, again, this front, I think this front may be more significant than Thursday. Again, Thursday, you still have to watch out for strong thunderstorms, probably western New Jersey, but I can't rule out that you can have a strong thunderstorm at night in New Jersey. We'll have to watch out for that. Maybe nocturnal thunderstorms. But again, Saturday, it just looks like it's a lot better. It looks like it's a lot better. It's further east. And because that front is draped across Pennsylvania and the I-95 corridor, boom, you got these storms firing up right in front of it. And this sweeps right through New Jersey and right through the East Coast. So, yeah, that's basically what we're talking about. In terms of hurricane season, it could come back, but right now, this pattern is looking like more strong fronts and more severe weather potentially, okay? And that's what I'm thinking. Actually, let's go take a look how this progresses. It's just freaking 90s in New Jersey, like you're kidding me. And then, boom, this slashes right through, and immediately you see these temperatures drop off immediately. And then by the time we get into the overnight hours, 40s and 50s up north, and this just absolutely drops your temperatures rock bottom. So yeah, it's gonna be drastic, I'm gonna tell you that. It might be a very strong, potent cold front for Saturday. Great news, I'm gonna be here, so amazing. Oh my god, this actually might be feisty. All right, guys, taking a look at the European thunderstorm index. Let's go back to Thursday. Okay. This is for your Thursday, and I will say I probably would agree with that. Yeah, there's some pretty strong thunderstorms out west. Again, there's still a chance we could still get one in New Jersey right here, see? So be aware for some strong overnight thunderstorms on Thursday. And Friday looks like it's the most clearest day. And then Saturday, look at this front. I mean, this is from Maine, boom, boom, Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C., Lexington, West Virginia, Tennessee. This is stretching all the way down the south, and bam! I mean, this front just explodes. I mean, thunderstorms probably severe at this point from New Jersey point south. I mean, just look at this, man. And this just keeps on whiplashing the Mid-Atlantic and New Jersey. So, and why are we seeing this? Well, I mean, you can just take a look at the Cape yourself. I mean, just look at this. Like, in front of this front, you literally have 1,500 to 2,000 joules per kilogram. This is definitely going to boost your severe weather quite a bit. Even across New Jersey, you got sufficient amount of Cape. And, I mean, you can literally just see the sharp cutoff behind this front from dry air. And you can just see the amount of instability we are talking about. And I know for the summertime, some greens would be that bad. For September standards to be seeing this is absolutely ridiculous. And then right through, I mean, just such a sharp cutoff. Oh my god. This is insane. Even taking a look at the rain thunder index, you can just see. Look at all this heavy thunderstorm activity. This is just really just whiplashing through the eastern states. And then right across D.C. and Philadelphia, southern New Jersey, this makes it all the way to the coast. And then weekends right before Boston. You know what? They deserve that because they've been getting too many storms recently. But anyways, you see what I mean? I think Saturday might be a bigger event if the European is right. I hope the European is right because, we need the thunderstorms. And we've been in a thunderstorm drought this year, so yeah. I mean, the Europeans looking real promising right now. I'm telling you, this needs to be watched. This needs to be watched very closely. So, that's your update for today. Okay. I know some people in the comments have been asking, where do you get these outlooks from? I'm not seeing it from the SPC. Search up Colorado State University, CSU for short, and you're going to have an option to select from MOP severe or flash flood risk. Select the severe weather risk and go out to the medium range guidance. Then you're going to see the outlooks if it's brown, yellow, red. So just a tip out there for my, people who are wondering about that. I'll have the link in the comments below from this video so you can access it, okay? And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to say this pattern, after Saturday, it's going to become very dry. I think it's going to be a drought period again. So, Saturday, better make it up. I hope we see some strong to severe thunderstorms. I will be updating about this more frequently. We'll see about Thursday. We could get a thunderstorm or two. And then Saturday is a big mucho cold front coming through. So, anyways, guys, we have to see how this shapes out, the GFS or Euros, right? Let's hope the Euros right. Oh, yeah. Also, I just wanted to gusts for this thing. Look at this, guys. 42-mile-per-hour winds. 42-mile-per-hour winds right in front of that squall line. I'm telling you, this could have some big-time damaging winds. I mean, look at this. Wow, 42 miles per hour right here. Wow, this is very significant. All right, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. We'll keep an eye out for the significant Saturday front, and have a great rest of your week.